So if you didn't know, I'm a huge fan of the cult, horror movies, supernatural things, Lovecraft, almost anything along those lines. With that being said, I started thinking, maybe even a bit too much, like probably shouldn't have thought this much about it. But why do people love these kinds of things? And of course, I'm not talking about everyone. Just a lot of people love mysterious things, creepy things, spooky, scary skeletons, the It movie, etc., etc. Of course, not everyone again, but a lot of people. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a crap ton of horror movies right now. You know, horror movies, the things that we all see on occasion in our life. That being said, there have been studies done on this. There's studies done on absolutely everything that I could possibly imagine. Some studies suggest that it's because of the simulation of being scared, terrified. That, you know, being terrified. It's great, isn't it? Everybody loves to be scared. And of course, there's some alternative possibilities that have been offered. But y'all know why we really like it. It's because we want to be demon hunters and go out on the country and solving mysteries and stopping monsters. Obviously. I mean, probably not. Jokes aside, I did actually think about this. But if you love horror movies, if you love getting scared, getting goosebumps, being simulated, or whatever the hell you want to call it, why do some people love bad movies? And I'm not talking about Twilight. I can understand why you would confuse Twilight for a horror movie, but I'm not talking about Twilight. But why do we love bad horror movies? Is it because you love seeing the money fly into the black hole that is the director's wallet while the movie kills itself? Maybe, possibly, but in all seriousness, I think this is interesting, like, especially if you go on YouTube, right? If you search bad movie or anything along those lines, you'll find people talking about bad movies. And most of the time it's because it's easy to make fun of bad movies. Obviously, it's not difficult to say, dude, that's such bad acting, like, holy hell. That's not difficult. A lot of people can do that. Most anyone can do that. Anyone with a decent mic. But if you go searching even further down into the YouTube rabbit hole, you'll actually find people religiously watching bad horror movies, and some even dedicating their entire channels on bad horror movies. And some of them are not even using these bad horror movies as a joke or a basis for a joke. They actually find them interesting. So that actually legitimately got me thinking. Why is it that people love bad horror movies? Why are people so addicted with everything that is horror? And then I saw Mr. Gigi, and then I saw Demonia. And that was the best 1 hour plus I have ever spent in my life watching a horror movie. It was amazing. It was an experience, and everybody should experience it. But I still didn't get my answer. So I went online searching, why do people love bad horror movies? I still didn't get my answer. I asked YouTube, and all I got was people talking about bad horror movies. So why? So then, I asked the only person, the only thing I could possibly imagine. I'm not that broke yet. I'm getting there though. So my answer is, people love bad horror movies because I have no idea. I didn't get an answer. I honestly have no idea. I always found it interesting though, and there are actually some articles, presumably actually legitimate articles, on why people are addicted to bad horror movies. Honestly, I'm overthinking this. I think I am overthinking this too much. I think it is because people are making fun of bad things. I mean, take a look at the commentary channels on YouTube. Most of them make fun of cringy and bad videos, much like this one. So, is it just because we love making fun of bad things? I guess that works as an explanation, but I'm still not satisfied, because if people are making fun of bad things, then why do some people defend these bad things like they're good things? Like, you think that reaction channels are bad, but some people defend them to the death. Just like some people defend Twilight to the. Okay, see, the first Twilight movie I have a kind of a nostalgic spot for, but the other ones, they're free for all. You can just kill them all. Just all of the movies. It's bad. This is bad, and I feel bad for saying that I have a soft spot for the first one. But the important question is there gonna be another Twilight movie? Okay, I hope not. I hope to God there won't be another Twilight movie. But I think I'm getting off track. See, what I think is that people enjoy watching bad things because you can laugh at it and kind of gives you kind of a self-confident feeling, like, yeah, this sucks, and my channel sucks too, but I don't suck like that. I'm better than that. Of course, that's just a theory, and I'm not calling any commentary channels out. I'm just theorizing, my opinion, my thoughts. Of course, another reason could be that people just love making fun of things. I'm pretty sure that someone's gonna make fun of me, or my accent, or my voice, or something. Then I'm gonna make fun of them. And then everyone's gonna make fun of everybody. Then it's gonna be bullying. And then somebody's gonna get sued. Probably. But you see, since I didn't get any answers from absolutely anywhere, any proper answers to any of these questions, why do people like horror? Why do people like bad horror movies? I actually asked my professor, because honestly I couldn't really find anything proper that actually answers it. And I thought that maybe my professor would know. And well, she just asked me when's my coursework being done, and then I realized that, oh, right, I have to do that. Don't I? So, at some point, I realized that I should just go and look at my books. And then I gave up, because I don't have the time to read a full 200-page book to find the answer. So then I went to Google, and I did some proper research. I'm not talking about porn. I actually properly went looking for the psychological answer. And all I got was just possibilities. Again, just possibilities. But yeah, I do love horror. I adore horror. Horror is great, man. That's exactly why I watch reaction channels, because I adore horror. I bloody love it. It's the same reason why I watch Twilight. I love horror movies so much. Same with what was that? Descent 2? Yeah, that was brilliant. That was the best horror movie I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, Pokemon. Yeah.
That teaches children how to enter into the world of witchcraft, how to cast spells, how to use psychic phenomena, how to put to work supernatural powers against their enemies, how to fantasy role play. Pokemon World is a world of the demonic.
Yeah, Pokemon is also a good horror series. If you didn't know, Pokemon was created by Satan, and then it was put onto the earth to make the children lose their minds and go insane. I mean, it's such a perfect horror series. I adore every single second and minute of Pokemon. Ah, Satan has a good taste, don't you think? Especially Pikachu. Everybody understands that Pikachu is truly the spawn of Satan, with its hidden smiles deep beneath. Brilliant. Another good horror movie would be uh, probably Yotube's Analytics, and that's good. It's always a nice horror movie. Another possibility, I just realized that Thor 1 and Thor 2, those are also good horror movies. The second one is, I think, called The Dark World. Yeah, that's also a good horror movie. Yeah. I think we're done with this video. This was slightly a different type of video than I usually do. I wanted to try something out, experiment, possibly improve as a creator. So if you like this video, leave a like, and if you want more content from me, then subscribe and hit that bell button, because YouTube is constantly trying to murder its smaller creators, or and even bigger ones. It's just a huge conspiracy to murder all of the creators of the platform, so then YouTube can reign dominance with its pop stars and media people. And you can follow my Twitter. I post a lot of stuff on it, but that's what I'm most active on. So if you have any questions or suggestions, etc., you can probably reach me on that Twitter. That's probably the easiest way to talk to me, or insult me. My DMs are open, babe.